Hi everyone, it's time for math and we're going to start off with our Just Know It. Today I have some shapes that are in a set and you're going to look at the card and try to just know what fraction of the set is shaded blue. So think, what's the total number in the set and what fraction is shaded blue? Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, look for the part that's shaded blue. And last one. Okay, let's see if you just knew it. Okay, in this set, there are 4, and how many are shaded blue? 2 out of 4. If you said 1/2, you're right, or 2/4. So we have 5, 6. And 3 are shaded blue. So 3/6, another 1/2. Oh, how many in the set? 5, 10, and they're all shaded blue. So 10 out of 10, or all of them, we could say that's like the whole set, one whole set shaded blue. And last one, 1 out of 3 is shaded blue. So 1/3 of this set is blue. Great job with Just Know It. Let's move on to Figure It Out. For Figure It Out today, we're going to be matching fractions larger than 1 to mixed numbers. Now, sometimes people call these improper fractions, but they're still proper fractions in the sense that they have a numerator over the denominator. So I sometimes just call them fractions larger than 1. So take a look. 10/8, 6/4, 12/8, and 9/4. We know that those are all fractions larger than 1 because the numerator is larger than the denominator. So think about how we decompose and we think about the parts that we can break apart. How many 8/8 could you take apart and decompose, and what would you have left? So I'm going to give you a minute to think and look at these mixed numbers to see which ones you can match up. So just think for a minute here. Let's try it out. So if I have 10/8, I could decompose this into 8/8 and 2/8. So I'm going to look for 1 and 2/8. Oh, found it. Awesome. Let's figure this one out. 4/4. I'm going to do this one in my head. 4/4. That means there would be 2/4 remaining. I'm going to look for 1 and 2/4. The mixed number, there it is. Okay, 12/8. If I decompose it into 8/8, then there'll be 4/8 remaining. So 1 and 4/8. Last one, let's make sure we got it. 9/4. Decompose that. Okay, I could have 4/4, but I can have another 4/4. 2 4/4 equals 8/8. Or excuse me, 4/4 and 4/4 is 2 whole. That's 8/4, and then I would have 1/4 remaining. So that's 2 and 1/4. Great job on figuring it out today to match those fractions larger than 1 with mixed numbers. Okay, it's time for What's New. Well, I have our learning target from last week, so let's read that. I can use models, like a drawing, to add and subtract fractions, numerator and denominator. A couple of things we're going to do. We're going to add to this learning target. Instead of having a whole new learning target, we're going to add to it. So I'm going to cross this out, and I'm going to put and mixed numbers. So let's break that down. Mixed numbers are like what we just did in the Figure It Out. So mixed numbers is a whole number with a fraction. For example, 2 and 1/4. A whole number with a fraction. Okay, and remember, we can think about adding and subtracting. When we're adding, we're finding the sum, and when we're subtracting, we're finding the difference. So today, when we're practicing our what's new bare number problems and our word problems, we're gonna think about how we can use the same learning target from last week to continue using it in a different way with mixed numbers. Let's go. All right, mathematicians, get your paper, pen, pencil, and let's get ready to go. Use a model to find the sum or difference. So sum is addition, difference, we could use subtraction. Let's go. So 3 1/4 minus 1 3/4. These are mixed numbers. I'm gonna start by first subtracting the whole numbers, and I'm gonna get 2 1/4 minus 3/4. Well, I can't do 1/4 minus 3/4, so I'm gonna make 2 whole and then 1/4. And I'm gonna break apart my wholes into fourths. So I have my 2 1/4 here, and I'm gonna take away 3/4. So I'm gonna take away 1, 2, 3, and that leaves me left with 1 whole and 2 fourths. Okay, let's do some addition. 1 1/3 plus 2 1/3. Okay, 1 plus 2 wholes is 3 1/3 plus 1/3 is equal to 3 2/3. Now I could solve this by drawing a model. I like fraction strips. So I have 1 1/3 plus 2, and I'm gonna add my 1/3 up here, 1/3. So I have 1, 2, 3 wholes and 2 thirds. Let's take a look at this word problem. RTDW. For summer break, Esmeralda spent 2.5 weeks in summer school and 3.5 weeks at summer camp. How much time did she spend at summer school and summer camp? So I think we're gonna need this information. So we're doing summer school plus camp. That's gonna equal her total time. Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 1/2 plus 3 1/2 equals that total time spent in the summer. So we could do this like we did before. We can do our whole numbers first. So we get 5 1/2 plus 1/2. And I know from last week, 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1 whole. So I'm gonna turn that into a 1 whole, and that's gonna equal 6. So she spent 6 weeks at both camp and school. Last one, RTDW. Let's read it. Jude and Isabel are painting a room. They have 6 gallons of paint. They use 2 5/8 for the largest wall. How much do they have left for the other walls? Okay, so it seems like we're gonna be figuring out the difference, taking away what they've used to find the difference. Okay, so let's start by, we just thought about it, so we're finding the difference. So I'm just gonna jot that down. Difference, subtract. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my equation. 6 minus 2 5/8 equals the amount that they need for the other walls, or they have left for the other walls. Now I'm gonna start by doing what I did before, which is doing the whole numbers. So 6 minus 2, I know that like that, is 4 minus 5/8, and that equals my difference, what's left over. Now, I'm not really sure how to go about doing this, except for maybe if I draw a model that will help. I'm gonna draw. So I'm gonna do my 4 holes, but on the 4th one, ran out of space there. On my 4th one, I'm gonna divide it into 8. That's gonna be kind of small here on my paper. So I'm gonna do, okay, there's my 4. I'm gonna cut that in half. So now I'm gonna take away 5 of those eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have 3/8 left. So I have 3 wholes and the fraction 3/8. 3 and 3/8 gallons left for other walls. Wrote my sentence, used a model, and showed my thinking. Great job. Way to work through those problems with what's new. Let's move on to try it. Today I have a few more bare number problems. 1 2/4 plus 2 3/4. 5 1/3 minus 2 2/3. Remember, it's good to know it in your mind, but it's better to prove it with a model or a drawing. And let's look at this word problem. Read, think, draw, write. Dewey is making punch. He uses 2 1/2 cups orange juice and 3 1/2 cups apple juice. How much juice did he use? Can't wait to see how you solve those problems. Our time is up today for our math learning, and I just want to continue with our patterns of our high five. So let's do cool firework, and let's end it with a roller coaster. Are you ready? Cool firework, roller coaster. Ready, set, go. Cool, way cool. Shh. Cool, way cool. Shh. Ah. Clickety, clackety, clickety, clackety, clickety, clackety, wee, wee, wee. Thanks so much for watching.